A turning point has been achieved. Nonconformity company, the company I started a while ago, it's evolved a lot, and we've had to change a lot and battle with life and a lot of changes and moves this year, has finally taken some money. £7.47 to be precise. It's a little bit hard to see because it's in yellow. So yeah, I've realised we've got more ready than I thought. It's probably always the way because when you're in it, it's hard to see what you've achieved. But a few little accidental things happened the other day. The landlord of this Airbnb came round and I showed her the website where this money came from because she was just asking. She was into food. This place was an old bakery. And this one's realfoodseeker.com and it's best UK food supplies. And it's just a very simple site. Again, a lot of them are. We're just starting 100 startups in 1,000 days to try and show as many different examples of businesses and their blueprints, the money models, the business models, and the motive models to show people with the blueprints in the middle how this website's made, what tools you can use, combinations of tools, the method basically just to copy these businesses so you could apply it to your own. Because the motive for this business is really to share curated information. And yeah, there'll be many websites doing this, but we get asked all the time about the food that we get because we've put a lot of time into diversifying our food supplies. So the money model for this is affiliates. So a lot of them buy food. If you just click on food, the gelatin there by Ossa Organics, there's an affiliate link there. So somebody's clicked on the gelatin and purchased it, and I've made £7.47 from their purchase. It's 10% kickback. So it doesn't cost anything more to the user. You can also give a coupon code to the user so they get a bit of money off. Ossa Organics gain a new customer and we get a little bit of commission. So it's a nice triangle of everybody winning. The good thing with affiliate commission is rather than Ossa Organics having to like chuck out loads of money for advertising and then they get to know their return on investment after the fact. So they might spend 10 grand on ads and make 20 grand profit, but the margins might not be there with how much depending on their margins, depending on how much it costs them to produce that product, how much it sells, but they only know that after the fact. But with an affiliate marketing, you build it in, it's like you can have 10%. So they know, however, the affiliates keep selling more, they're giving away 10% more, but they're making 90% more. So it's all very measurable. And I just love it. We get asked a lot, and I've given links to people and not done this. Not all of these have links. There's much more we can add to this. There's much more we could do to develop this business. But the idea is just starting to talk to people. And I was just a bit, because we were doing this and I was just like, well, people keep asking about this food and then we keep sending them this link, but why don't we just make a directory? We can just say, look, it's all on there and then we can make some money for it. A lot of them don't have affiliate schemes, but people will either call it an affiliate program, refer a friend, or a partner program. And a lot of places do. A lot of the digital products that we're recommending do, most do, 20% ongoing. And that's what we're going to be doing here. I was running a business in lockdown with a team of people. We had reasonable success. We'd built up the recurring commission, the money that comes in automatically, to over $1,000 a week. And some weeks it was hitting $1,200, $1,300. So, a good 50, 60, 65 grand a year, which was just ongoing then, or it was front-loaded hard work, which a lot of this stuff is, which is why most people don't want to do it. They want instant returns. So this £7.47, it's not life-changing, but as we build more of it, as the site gets more popular, as more and more people come in, as we meet more people, it will just continue to grow. You can't grow nothing, so the idea is to grow something. And yeah, I just forgot, signing up for a lot of these affiliate programs is work. Like, you have to apply a lot of the time, you have to put in a lot of details and say what you're doing, submit your accounts, social accounts, not financial accounts. And so, yeah, and then you get the dashboard, the login. I've got a spreadsheet then with all the affiliate logins and dashboards so I can go and see and check. So there's quite a bit of management behind the scenes, but once you've done it once, you've got it, like, it's done. Riverford, for example, that are great for the fruit and veg, we've recommended on here. They give £15 to you, the new customer, and £15 to us, just in credit for being a new customer. So that's a nice bonus. And yeah, I mean, if you could get 5 people a week doing that, that's going to be paying for your food, or a lot of your food. So yeah, because in that business we had one affiliate, we had another paid product as well alongside it that was growing slowly, but the commissions had grown to a nice amount, but there was only one commission. Now something happened with an organization in the UK, which meant that this company could no longer do this affiliate scheme and pay out the commissions. So the commissions one day, they just stopped. They just stopped. And some people were making like hundreds of thousands a month. So they must have been really bummed. I was bummed. So learning from that and putting it, all of my past lessons that I can and experience in business and ideas into this company, educational company, to help people not make the same mistakes. It's about diversifying. This website's about diversifying your food supplies to get the best and not be reliant on one centralized food supplier. But you also need to do it with your finances. You also need to do it with your income, not just one job, not just one business, not just a business with one income stream. Many businesses, many income streams. So we're going to have many different smaller businesses that grow with many different affiliate commissions coming in, hundreds and hundreds of affiliate commissions, and they'll all start to bubble slowly away. But then we'll start to see, because we've not just got one business with one income stream, we've got many businesses with many income streams. We'll start to see which ones take off and which ones don't. And then we can be like, okay, Real Food Seeker seems to be really taking off. Let's put some energy into that business and take that one to the next level. And also then you've got a captive audience that you can then speak to those people and build it around them. Many of the businesses, like that business that we had in lockdown, we were just building it for what we thought that they wanted. And we did get some feedback, but I think going forward, I think some of the best advice I've seen with building these indie startups and building in public is the initial founders. They want to be involved. So build it around them and let them show you the way. And I don't think people listen to their feedback enough, especially if you're launching an app or a bit of software. Everything that you need to know is going to be in that, either the feedback that people leave or the feedback and the engagement that you have with those customers. So I think you can sit there and wait for the reviews and then act, or you can do one better and actually bring them into the circle and have a little community channel, or just a really good feedback mechanism for people with rewards to shape it. So yeah, it's good news. We're happy. We feel like it's a bit of a turning point. Lots has been done and there's lots to come. And yeah, it's exciting. I'm just, it does get a bit overwhelming at times, especially with all the new software and tools. Do go off on some different tangents, but it's up to me to explore a lot of these tools so we can bring them to you. Because I'm not only starting the businesses or the first stages of the businesses, it's the blueprints as well. So I've got to vouch for the tools or the combinations of tools that we have. I think there's a bit of an older blueprint on here. Oh, the blueprint's not even on there. Yeah, there's so much to do, but we're just going to keep going and enjoy the ride.